clean, smooth surface. That's what we want. And I may have knocked over this little capacitor. I'm not sure, but these little guys look like they're tilted, so always be careful with how much airflow you're using. I may have been able to use a little bit less airflow to prevent this guy from blowing off, but just always be careful, guys. That's all I gotta say, especially with this. So now that we have that safely removed, we can clean the area with some ISO, and I just like to use this brush and a little towelette that we have, and this just helps clean our surface area. But look at that, look how beautiful this FPC connector is, minus those little capacitors up on top, but that looks very nice and clean. So next up, what we need to do is we need to ball this and prepare it so that way we can lay our new FPC on here. And to do so, we will use the Blue Engineer this time, and a little bit of flux. Okay, and we want to clean this because we're going to put some brand new solder on here. And to do so, we're going to just dab our iron onto the solder. Just a nice little ball like that. Okay, and to ball this, all we do is we just simply just run your iron all the way across here. You just float it across the board, and any kind of solder will stick onto those contact pads. Okay, so there we are. The board has been reballed. I'll clean it and inspect my work. Okay, so you can see there's a few areas here that I did miss. There's one area here, and all these other areas look okay. This one can add a little bit more. I mean, me personally, I would probably just redo all this because you can see these grounding areas, they do have a little bit too much solder on those, so I don't want to have too much on these because then the board will not want to sit down when I reapply, and these guys are lacking solder. But overall, you guys can see exactly how well the forward micro soldering kit works. I did a quick, simple demonstration, and to me personally, I think all this stuff is very, very nice.